All right, hello everyone. I will give you guys a minute to hop on. Sorry I'm late. I typed up my whole thing of what we were going to talk about and then I turned it on live and it just like froze. And then I hopped on my computer to see if you guys could see me and maybe I just couldn't see you guys. And no, it was just completely frozen. So, ignore my disaster. It's spring break for my kids, so we've been in and out of the house and my office has become the dumping ground for everything that we need to do. So, hey Amber. Hi Maria. I kind of put in the comments what I was going to talk about so that way people who are re-watching or coming in late, they can kind of see where they're picking up. And then it's easier to kind of go back and reference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what things that we are talking about. So, I'll give you guys just a few more minutes. Hey, Jessie. And then I also wrote on the description that any images, documents, anything like that I mentioned in the video, I will upload them afterwards. I have them all organized, so after we talk about them, I'll share them for you guys to be able to use and see. Let me grab them so that I know what I'm talking about. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to talk all about VIP groups and how to kind of keep it fresh and keep it as a good place for you to be able to share your products, reviews, get new people, get Posh on new people, and even add team members from your VIP group. So the first thing that I said that I would talk about was the VIP Slump because it's a real thing and many of you are probably in a VIP slump right now. I go through VIP slumps. All VIP groups go through slumps. It's just like our business. You go up and down and it's never just going to be this magical place where tons of people are interacting without you doing much work and sharing and buying just because they're in your VIP group. It's kind of like managing a little squad of people. Hey Tabby, hey Tammy. So the VIP slump is typically what I recognize happening in my VIP group is that I'll have some really active VIPs. They buy a lot. 1 or 2 of them ends up joining my team and then I kind of slack off in posting in my VIP group or I'm not very consistent in there and next thing you know I post something in my VIP group. Those 2 good customers are no longer participating as VIPs and a lot of my people have kind of tuned out because I haven't been consistent. So those are a few of the reasons that I see that VIP groups kind of go down. It's mainly consistency and then some of your big players in your VIP group either join your team or stop participating as much and it causes all of your interaction to kind of go down. So that leads us to, but the good thing about it is that just because someone's like, oh, my VIP group is dead, like it's not a place for me anymore, it is totally a place for your business still. All of those people are still in there. They might not be seeing your posts for various Facebook reasons. Maybe they don't even know they're in your group. Maybe they've forgotten about it. Maybe they don't get notifications. It could be many things. So never just think, oh, well, no one answers in my VIP group, so it's not a good place for my business. It is. You just have to revamp it. You need to get it back to where it used to be and really put in a lot of consistent work to make it a really positive place for your business. So, hey Beth, the next thing that I was going to talk about is consistency. And I have some images that I will share with you guys, like I said, that actually create a few of the images have like created calendars for you on what you can post in your VIP group on certain days. It gives you kind of ideas and that's a really good thing for a lot of people because a lot of times you're just like, I don't know what to post in there today. Like they don't want to see another product. I did a review yesterday. What am I going to do today? So I have a few images that give you ideas of things that you can post in your VIP group. And that way it helps you to stay consistent because if you have it kind of lined up for you, okay, today's Try It Tuesday, I'm going to offer samples, then I already know that ahead of time. So when it comes to Tuesday, I know that that's what I'm going to do in my group. I don't know if any of you guys are part of Cinch Share. Oh, perfect timing. I go back and forth. Sometimes if I'm super busy or like if I'm going to be out of town, then I will Cinch share my post, but otherwise I kind of just do it off the top of my head. because I sit down and every day I have like my list of things that I need to do. But if you have Cinch Share, it makes it a lot easier, especially if you work outside of Posh or you're not in your office all day, every day, none of us are, then you want to schedule some posts ahead of time. Cinch Share is a really good one. In addition to that, Cinch Share every month offers a... No, go. My daughter's knocking on my window. What? Dad will open it for you. No, Dad's not here. Well, you need to wait for Dad. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. She's knocking on my front window, which is in the front of my house. Cinch Share offers a calendar each month. So I have the one from December just because it was the easiest one to grab. And it will actually show you like, share something about this today, do an interactive thing like this. And it helps you to just kind of stay on track. And when you have something like that, it offers a lot of kind of variety for your VIPs, which helps keep the engagement up. So that is something that I recommend for consistency. And another thing about consistency is that with the way that Facebook works with the algorithms and with kind of just how they have groups shown in people's news feeds, the more consistent you are, the more likely people are to see your posts. Maybe they won't see every single post, but if you're posting in your group every single day, you have way higher of a chance to show up in someone's news feed in your group post versus if you just do it every random, once every few days. So that's a big thing about consistency. I'll share the calendars with you guys because when I saw that and when I shared it in my team page, people were like, oh, that's super helpful. It just kind of gives me, it just kind of like starts you off. And once you get in the habit of posting those things consistently, it gets way easier to just do it off the top of your head. So keeping it fresh, that is something that I figured out that I need.
Do you want this to be in your room?
No, Addie, go.
Is this yours?
No, I'm doing a training.
Is this yours?
No, it's yours. I have twins, almost the same age as Jesse's, and then a daughter who's a year older, and they're just insane. Anyways, keeping it fresh. You want to post things that are not always Posh related because it just kind of starts to feel salesy, and you want people to kind of feel like they're in your VIP group as like part of your little circle. You want to make it feel like you could talk about things like which pair of shoes is better, this one or that one. I know, I'm glad that they're used to yours, Jesse. Beth, I know, they're outside with my husband in the front yard and they come knock on my office window to let them into the house. I mean, it just, you guys know how it goes. But anyways, so you want to talk about things that aren't always Posh related. And I have some really good images that I'm going to share with you guys. There are so many out there and some of them are way cheesier than others, but a lot of them I will post in there and say, the one that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, it's like, what do you like to do most during the summer? Camping, swimming, I don't know. There's 4 options. And then I'll say every entry counts to win one of our summer products, something like that. So then it gets people interacting on your page because you're giving something away. And you don't have to give away anything that big at all. You could give away a deluxe sample pack or a lip balm or whatever it might be. But then they start commenting on it because they want to win something. And once you comment on something in a group, it bumps that group up in the likeliness of you to see their posts again. So for instance, there's a girl that I shop from online. She has an Agnes and Dora business, and I see all of her posts. And it's not like I've marked her as like my favorite group or anything. I'm just in her group. I follow it. And I see everything she posts, and I think it's because she does so many interactive things that I'm constantly commenting on those. So Facebook recognizes it as something I really like. Even though I'm not always buying from her, but she'll just do little interactive things, so it bumps it way up in my newsfeed. So keeping it fresh by doing lots of things, not just posting about products, not just posting about sales, not just posting stock graphics is really, really important. Try and mix it up as much as you can. Talk about your kids on there. Go live and do this mask versus that mask, and not selling anything, just talking about it. And it really helps to bump that up into other people's news feeds. Okay, the next one is adding new people. You have to be really careful with adding new people to VIP groups because our instinct is we just want as many people in our group as possible. We think that the more people we have, the more people who are seeing our stuff, the more likely we're going to have higher sales and more recruits. And it's actually the opposite. And this is something that I need to do right now in my group is go through and kind of get rid of everyone that just doesn't ever participate, doesn't ever buy anything. And I don't just have to delete them, but you can go through and send a message and say, hey, I'm just cleaning up my VIP group. If you want me to send you a sample pack, I'd love to. Otherwise, let me know if you want to stay in my group. Something like that. You can make it personal. You don't have to be like, do you want to stay in or I'm going to kick you out. Offer them something. I know you haven't had a chance to try Posh yet, but I see you're in my VIP group. Would you like a sample pack? Maybe if they say no, then I'll say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take you out of the group. If you ever decide that you do want to try something, let me know and I'll be happy to send you a packet. Just because the more people that you have in that group, the less that are interacting, it becomes almost like an inactive group. If you have a group with 250 people, but the same 5 people are commenting all the time, it's not good for getting the post seen by other people. So you do want to constantly be adding new people, but you want to make sure that those people know they're in your VIP group and what Posh is about, they've tried it, and they're somewhat interested in it. So I always like to add people at events, like if I'm working an event or a fair or anything like that. When they come up to my group, my table, and they talk to me, if I have like a really good conversation going on with them and I don't feel like it's stalkerish at the time, I'll say, hey, what's your name? Let me find you on Facebook real quick so I can send you a friend request. And once you approve my friend request, I'm going to add you to my VIP page. That way you can follow all of my reviews, ingredient information, giveaways, all the Posh happenings. And people really respond well to that because it feels like a personal connection, which it is. And it's not just like, sign up on this piece of paper to join my VIP group, which I do that as well, and I'll end up sending those people a message and adding them to my group. But when you can actually make the connection right there face to face and get them into your group, it just feels a lot more personal. So do that if you do events. It's been huge for me. And then I'll do something at the end of the event. I'll kind of keep track of all the new people I've added to my VIP group over that event. And I'll go back and I'll make a post that says, welcome to the group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies, tag them. This is my VIP page. It's all about having fun, sharing Posh products. And I would love to send you a deluxe sample pack since you're new to the group. Send me your address if you would like one. And that's another way to get their attention onto the group. They see it. They see where it is, you've tagged them, you're offering something, and then it's a good way to bring them back in to keep looking at that page. So if you haven't ever cleaned out your VIP page, do that as part of like your revamp and your restart to it, because you never know, first of all, who you're going to offer samples to that has never tried before but is in your VIP group. You never know where that could lead to. And then it's also just good to kind of get a refresh and a clean start to everyone who's seeing your posts. And then the final thing is live reviews. For some reason, my VIP page is still like the one place where I get super nervous to go live. I don't know why. I think it's because sometimes it's so inactive that I'm on there talking to myself. And so it feels really funny to be on there reviewing a product and not have anyone interacting, whereas when we're on our team page, we have people who are talking to us, asking questions, and your VIP page can just be like crickets. But the good thing is when it's crickets, there's no one watching who's judging you. So use your VIP page as a place to get comfortable going live. It's all people who are your friends, and I have to remind myself of this all the time. And the more that you go live and share products, the more that people actually start to watch. And you never know who is watching, who hasn't tried, who hasn't expressed interest to you at all, that is really interested. And I've had people who, like, I've gone and I did this over the weekend. I talked all about this, how I take a bath and I scrub and I shave and then I put this on, and I talked about like how it's not streaky or orange and it has like a nice scent. No, I didn't see anyone watching the live video. No one commented. I thought I was just talking to myself. And then I posted later in my VIP group that I was going to do one last call for the Fake It Till You Make It group order that I was putting together. And if you want one, let me know. And someone commented, oh my gosh, I just watched your video from earlier. I really want that. And so it was kind of nice to see that, because you realize that people really do pay attention to the videos. And a lot of times the videos can express more genuine interest in a product from you. Like, you can actually talk about how it feels on your skin, how it smells. They can see the process of you putting it on, or of you actually smelling it live and giving them a review. It just kind of brings the product to life for people. So I would go live in your VIP group. I'm trying to do it myself at least 2 times a week. Maybe do like Mask Monday or something along those lines, where you kind of get like in a routine, and then they know every Monday you're going to go live and talk about a mask, or every Wednesday you're going to do a wind down Wednesday product review. Make it something fun that they can be expecting. But if you're going to do that, make sure that you're consistent with it. So let me think what else I was going to say. What other thoughts do I have? Does anyone have any questions? Oh, group orders. That's another thing that I love to do in my VIP group. Jessie and I talked about this a lot last spring. We started doing it with random products, and she calls it like the Sham Wow product experience, where you pick one product. Like Michelle shared the Genderbender video that someone did for her cleaning the baseball pants. And then if you share that into your VIP group and say like, wow, look at this product. Our Genderbender Bar is amazing for so many things. It removes 100 times its weight of impurities from your skin and clothes and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to do a group or order for them. So anyone who is interested in a Genderbender Bar, comment below. They're $10 each, and then I can ship it to you for $3, something like that. And then you can get all these people who are interested in the Genderbender Bar. Maybe you get 10 people. You're going to get buy 5, get 1 free. You're going to get all the perks for the order. Put it in a party and get all of the hostess perks. And everyone in your VIP group is then, or whoever ordered, all 10 people are getting their Genderbender Bar. And it's an opportunity for you to send them information on the kit, more samples, all that stuff. So I love group orders in my VIP group. It's probably one of the biggest things that I do in there. And I'll just pick a product of the week, like I did this one, and I just did a big group order. I think I sold 10 of them by sharing it. And even though it's a small order size, you're getting a lot more perks by doing it that way, because you're getting the hostess perks, you're getting the product order perks, you're getting the half off items, and you're getting the buy 5, get 1 free. So you're making a lot more commission than you would if you just said, okay, go to my website and order fake it till you make it if you want it this weekend. So just do that. I like to do it with small things. The Preach Peach lip oil was a good one last year, because I loved it, so it was easy for me to share. It's cheap to ship, it's small, and people love it. So yes, that's a good thing to do. Yes, I will share, I have like images of the different schedules that you can follow, and then places where you can find those. And then I have some different examples of interactive posts that you can do on your VIP group that I will post as soon as I'm done here. The other thing I was going to share about for VIP groups is a Google Doc to collect information for samples. Every now and then I'll throw the Google Doc out there, and I'll share that with you guys also, and just say, hey, it's we just launched our spring catalog. If you haven't tried any of the core products or want to try some of our new stuff, fill out this Google Doc and I will send you a sample pack. And the Google Doc is a good way to capture all of the information at once. Also find out if they're interested in hosting a party or joining, whatever it might be, and you get all that information in one place versus just putting out there, hey, comment below if you want samples, and then no one ever does it. And you always have the Google Doc to kind of keep, the information organized. You're running out of ideas to get my group active. I post consistently, not always Posh. Amber, a good thing to do for you if you haven't done it is go through and kind of clean out the page. Get rid of any people that haven't ever tried Posh or just don't participate at all, because one of the reasons that you might have trouble keeping it active is that there's too many people not commenting that are weighting it down, so that people who are interested aren't even seeing your posts. So like right now, my VIP page is too big. I have 300 people in it, and probably like 20 to 25 consistently comment. So those other 175 people are just pulling it down. So I need to do the same thing. Go through and reach out to all the people. Just make it like make it a small task. Do like 10 or 15 people a day and send them a message. Hey, just want to see if you're interested in trying some of my Posh products. I see you're in my VIP group. If not, that's totally fine. I know, something like that. Just make it a personal message. Yes, I know some other people. One of my premieres, her name is Stephanie. She just posted about her sample of the month club. And I don't want to go into full detail about it, but basically she made it like an exclusive thing. If you want to be in my sample of the month club, so the first 10 people who comment can be in my sample of the month club. After that, you're going on the VIP list. But she had like a list of things you had to do to be in the sample of the month club. It wasn't buying. It was like creating a perks account, liking her business page. There's a few little things that I will find from her and post for you guys. But anyways, then she had the sample of the month club, and each first of the month or whatever, she sent out, I think it was only 3 or 4 samples, but in order to stay in the club, they had to post a review of each of the 4 products on her VIP page. So that is really, really a great idea, because then you get other people posting about the products in your VIP page outside of you. So you have different perspectives coming in, you have different people posting, then that draws in other people, because say Susie posts in my VIP group and she has friends in the VIP group that aren't friends with me. They're going to get a notification that Susie posted in the VIP group, so then they're going to maybe go and look at that, versus if I posted and they're not friends with me, they might not get a notification that I posted. So by having the sample of the month club, she's getting all these different people to post, and when they post, all these different people are getting notifications. So that's another idea that you could use. And it doesn't even have to be as extravagant as a sample of the month club. You could easily just say, hey, I'm looking for 5 people to try one of my new favorite products. If you're interested, comment below. And then when they say that they are interested, just say, I'm super excited for you to try this scrub. I'm going to send you a sample. The only thing that I ask is that you do a review on this VIP page once you receive it, so that other people can hear how it is. And most of the time, if you have them commit to you that they're going to do that, they're going to follow through and do it. Versus if you just say, who wants samples, and you send them out without any commitment from them, they may or may not review them for you. So I'll get some more information from her. She should do a YouTube video on it, because it's been really great for her. So I'm just getting started on my VIP page. Yeah, it'll take time, Alexis. If you can get some people to go in there and post for you, like people who have tried products, that would help. Going live is going to help you, because live videos always get bumped up in Facebook. And other than that, it really just takes time. I remember that it took quite a while for my VIP page to get going, because a lot of times people just sit back and watch. They're nervous. Are you going to hound them to buy something? What is it that you're really selling? So it's just going to take time. Once you kind of get on a schedule and you start having people comment and everything, it should get the ball rolling. Another thing is that you also need to interact. If you do an interactive post and you say, comment with your favorite movie or something, you need to go in and actually reply to all those people who comment their favorite movie with something. Oh my gosh, I love that one, or I've never seen that one. Oh, that one's so funny. Whatever it might be, just a little comment, because the more interactions that you have, again, the higher it bumps it up in the newsfeed. And that's kind of what it's all about with Facebook, is it's kind of trying to figure out the crazy algorithms and get it bumped up so people can see it. So again, if people are not responding, it's almost always not because they're not interested, it's because they're not seeing it. A lot of times people will be like, oh my gosh, how long have I been in your VIP group? This is the first video that I've ever seen you do, or the first post that I've ever commented on, and they've been in it for a really long time. It's just that they never see it, because if you don't interact with them right when they, someone else at the door. If you don't interact with them right when they join, they might never see it. Their friend could add them. You could have added them way back when you first started, and they just kind of fall by the wayside. they're on the list of who's in the group, but they're really not in the group because they don't know anything about it. So being consistent, commenting, liking, bumping things up, going live, that's really the best thing that you can do, and keep doing it. It might take a month, it might take 2 months for your group to really become active, and then like I said in the beginning, you're going to go through slumps where all of a sudden some of your super active people fall off and they're not commenting anymore, but it's going to be up to you to kind of bring it back, and you're going to continue to go up and down, but what you do when you're at the bottom of the slump is what determines how far you're going to go back up. So just keep posting, keep sharing, keep going live, and your VIP group can be a really great place for your business. So I hope that this helps you guys. As soon as I hop off, I will share everything that I talked about, the calendar, the images, and you guys can comment here with any questions that you have. I'll be on the page. I'm secretly on the page forever, stealing all of Jesse's great ideas. So I will answer all of the questions that you guys have. You're welcome. I hope that it is helpful. I will post it here on this page. So I'll do it as soon as we hop up. So, all right. I better go grab my crazy kids. Just ran out the door. It's going to be a long spring break. But I hope you guys all have a great night. Like I said, leave your questions below and I'll answer them, and I'll post everything right now. Talk to you guys later.